Alright, cool. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to round of 32. Oh, I should probably open this. Alright, and we've got Fleuphy versus Lion. This is, oh gosh. Is this a loser's match or a winner's match? No, this is a loser's match, okay. So, we're actually going to be eliminating our first player today, unfortunately. But hopefully it's a good match regardless. Alright. And the bands have come out. Fleuphy band DT2, which is a tapping map. What is that map again? Oh, glitter, right. Yeah, that map, bit of a flow-aim challenge for sure. I can definitely see why it would be one of the harder maps in the pool. Lion bans Hard Rock 3, which is also probably the hardest map in this pool. Very unfortunate. It's a banger, but it's all good. I'm sure we'll get some other people to play it. And Lion first picks Hard Rock 2, which is going to be a Bug Thief. This is the OWC diff from round of 32 or round of 16 or something. So should be pretty familiar. There's going to be some control aspect to the precision, and also some sliders, some streams, interesting flowing patterns. And here we go. Ooh, Fleuphy drops in the early slow section. Shouldn't be too much of a disadvantage on them, as long as they can get their combo up. Once the map actually starts to pick up. A little bit hard to act this intro section. It's understandable. But Lion definitely looks a lot more comfortable on Hard Rock, which makes sense. Lion is pretty proficient on this. And Fleuphy will be, slowly recovering that accuracy and building up the combo. Only about a 50 combo disadvantage right now. But Lion's gonna build up this early lead, and let's see how far he can take it. Here come the first streams. And both players make it through. Oh, and just as I say that, Fleuphy breaks on right after. So that's going to be probably the first point's going to go to Lion on their own pick. Fleuphy a couple more breaks in this slower section. A little bit more of a control slider section, and back into the streams again. Oh, Lion is shaking so much, but still holding as Fleuphy breaks a couple more times. We're just looking for the swag points now. Let's see if Lion can close this out. There's only one more difficult section left. Actually, maybe there isn't a difficult section left. The outro's kind of long on this map. There we go. Alright, just don't randomly break, please. There's the slider art. And a very nice FC from Lion. Well done. 97.19 AC. Yeah, Fleuphy was definitely not feeling too comfortable on Hard Rock. Maybe that's just a first map kind of thing, hasn't really gotten warmed up into it, or maybe they're not too comfortable on Hard Rock overall. I'm actually not totally sure. Let me just hop over and check the quals results actually. But while that's happening, Fleuphy picked a Nomad 6, so maybe they are a bit more of a lower AR player rather than AR 10. Where's Fleuphy? In this sheet. I mean, Fleuphy actually did really well on the qualifiers Hard Rock too. 650k, number 6th overall. So maybe it was just a first map kind of thing. Oh wait, Lion's talking about the gamma change. Yeah, maybe that was it. Fleuphy didn't have gamma on. I don't really know what's going on with that, but it seems like for right now, people are not going to be using gamma just to be safe. Alright, Nomad 6. This is a AR 7.5 map, so definitely a little bit lower. There's gonna be some perfect stacked bursts. You have to know which ones have the triple on them and which ones have the stack triple, because sometimes the stack triple's at the beginning of these quints, and sometimes the stack triple's at the end. And Fleuphy's struggling, and Lion is comboing. Gets through the first hard part. So, maybe not completely prepared for this pick. Or just a low roll. It always happens. You'd expect that. You'd feel a little bit more confident on your first pick. Oh, miss aim on that jump. This map is pretty short, so this lead is pretty huge. And Lion's still FCing, so... It's pretty much, I don't think there's enough map for Fleuphy to even get to 600k, and Lion is just gonna keep going for as long as they can take this combo. So this is gonna be a break point. Lion's gonna take an early lead in this match. Oh, and slider breaks right at the end. Unfortunate, but pretty solid score from Lion. Good job. Yeah, maybe just not a good day for it for playing Osu. It happens. Alright, and Lion picks Hard Rock 1 next. Not too much of a surprise here. Although it is a little bit funny that Lion banned Hard Rock 3, but no matter. Should still be pretty favored on this map. Seeing the scores on Hard Rock 2. So this Hard Rock 1. Millennia. I think the set's by Devious Panda. I don't remember if this diff is by Devious Panda, but it's a pretty normal 200 BPM aim map. Mostly just raw aim. There's some aim control, awkward aim elements near the end of the map, but for now it's gonna be more of just a standard aim map for the most part. Some of these linears at the beginning might be a little bit tricky, but both players manage fine. Fleuphy again struggling on the ACK. Now, yeah, I'm just really wondering if it's a gamma issue, which is really just so dumb. All right, here we go into the first jump section. And there, oh, and Fleuphy breaks right at the end of that little section before the spinner. And it looks like Lion's gonna make it out of the first Ki unscathed. Couple more patterns. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be Lion's map to lose once again. Does not get tripped up by the buzz slider. Oh, and Fleuphy breaks again. Yeah, it does seem like the higher ARs are going to be a real struggle for Fleuphy today. And they get to the slow section with Lion's FC still intact. This map's looking like it's going to be Lion's point once again. Oh, and they break on the same exact note, actually, interestingly. But here we go into the later section. This one's a little bit more of an awkward aim section. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult with these spacing and angles. Yeah, and both players are finding misses. Definitely a more difficult section than earlier. But even if Lion did not have the lead, Lion was hitting more of those patterns in that section, so definitely had the advantage there. And it's gonna close out just under 700k. Yeah, the song is very good. And you know, Fleuphy's really gotta figure out what to pick here. At least all the hard rocks are gone. There's still another low AR map, AR9 DT. So it could be DT3, but instead Fleuphy's gonna go for Nomad 4. That's Edge by Nowise. This is a Nuge map. It's a pretty long one. It's the longest map in the pool. 6.24 stars, so a lower star rating than most of the pool, but that's, you know, that's kind of how this slot goes. It's usually a little bit lower on the star rating because of patterning and sliders. This is going to be more of an awkward aim slider tech map, but Lion has definitely shown they're pretty capable of playing more of an awkward aim style on that last map, Hard Rock 1. So we'll see how that goes here. Didn't need offset 2 days ago, but hitting late now, that's really annoying. I mean, you can leave the lobby for a bit and come back after checking offset. That's allowed. But yeah, definitely unfortunate. It can just be a not a good day for playing. Or maybe it's another thing that's about the game where it just breaks when you play sometimes. And here we go. It's a bit of an intro slider section, not too difficult. None of the sliders in this map are that difficult. Like, they're not gross cancer sliders that are like impossible to get a 300 on. It's a pretty moderate map as far as slider maps go. And you can see, yeah, both players handling these slider ends pretty well. They actually have the exact same hack. Would you look at that? And now it's going to take a little bit for the map to pick up again as we get through this. A bit of a slower section. Don't expect to see any breaks here. But if one happened, that would be really sad. But most likely it'll be on the slider jumps that are present in the Ki. Or someone might get tripped up by the slider, but I doubt it. It's not a very tricky slider. And here we go. So yeah, catching these slider ends and then snapping to the next note is pretty much where all the difficulty in this map comes from. Some of the angles are a little bit uncomfortable. But they both handle that very well. Lion with about 1% AC lead at 99.4. But we'll see who is able to keep combo longer. And now we're going to start building up to the next harder section with these wide angle jumps. This is definitely one of the easier maps in the pool, I would say. Yeah, fleuphy's definitely having just like a slightly worse time on the accuracy department. Oh, but Lion breaks! Wait a minute. That lead just swung. And we need to see fleuphy really hold this combo for at least a little bit longer to secure this point. Lion, oh, breaks on that buzz slider. Maybe wasn't prepared for those. I didn't actually see if Lion broke on a buzz slider in the previous Ki. Those can be pretty annoying, to be honest, so I get it. They're offbeat. They're like a little bit earlier than you'd expect. And fleuphy makes it through that burst. This lead is over 100k now, almost 150. And it does appear that fleuphy will be taking their first point of this match. Misses on that corner, but I think it should be okay. There's not that much of the map left, and this is not a combo dense map. And Lion also breaks. It's a full reset, or double reset, I guess. So it's looking very unlikely that Lion will be able to take this back. So I think fleuphy's on the board with this one. Yeah, even with that break from fleuphy, there's just not even close to enough time left. Was that a S rank from Lion? I actually didn't see. Yes, it was. A very unfortunate slider breaks, but what can you do? And it's an instant No Mod 2 pick from Lion. This is gonna be VIP. It's a 170 BPM flowing map. Pretty simple patterns, just flows and jumps. And it's also the very short map, only 154, so it'll be over pretty quickly. So whoever can hold through the hard sections will most likely be taking this one. Here we go, the good looks come out. The map loads in. Now let's see it. Some act troubles from both players at the very beginning, but that should normalize as they get used to the BPM. No one gets tripped up by that small cut stream. Oh, but fleuphy breaks on that. It's gonna give the advantage to Lion, who does not break on the space stream. Yep, there it is. So that's gonna be a pretty big advantage, as I was saying. It's about a 200 combo lead, and that lead and the point lead is gonna grow. Neither player gets tripped up by that stacked slider stream. This build-up section has a hard pattern, so let's see. It's right after this slow section. So this 100k lead could vanish if Lion breaks on this next part. Here we go. Nope. Oh, he does break. Right after that pattern, actually. So that lead is going to just vanish as long as fleuphy can hold this combo for just a little bit longer, but breaks on the space stream entering the last ki, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin for this map. And another break from fleuphy seals the deal. Lion is going to win his own pick on No Mod 2. Bit of a messy ending, but that last stream was pretty hard, so it's understandable. And yeah, pretty impressive scores, but Lion just barely had the edge on that. And fleuphy claps right back, No Mod 3 instant pick. This is going to be Darkness Sympathizer. 6.5 stars, alt map. 3.5 minutes, so pretty long. You know, it's one of those alt maps. More of a consistency check. Although this one has some pretty tricky snap alt patterns. Some speed aim. So you're definitely going to want to be careful. Some of them angles feel kind of awkward in this map. We'll see if that trips up either player. The good looks come out. This is a pretty large jump from last week's No Mod 3. Pretty large jump in difficulty, so let's see how these players perform on it. They're twinning Ack again on the intro, like in mod 4. But, you know, they both make it out of the intro A-okay. They're going to be building up their combos. But yeah, on some of these fast aim sections, you know, you can really just miss just from a very slight miss aim or a misread or something. And there it is, fleuphy misses on that back and forth. And Lion makes it through that pattern, so Lion's going to take an advantage as we enter the first ki of the map. I mean, Lion's very good at aim and ult, so expecting to see this lead only grow for at least a little while longer. Oh, but Lion breaks right before the break. So fleuphy's gonna see that they do have the combo advantage, but still down about 50k points. 100 combo lead right now. Looking a little bit shaky. You gotta hold it together. You gotta hold it together. We make it into the solo section. Let's see it. Oh, and Lion breaks, and fleuphy's still holding. That lead is just about to close. It's moving so slowly, but it's gonna flip in just a second. There it is. All right, fleuphy. No, no. Oh, that's so unfortunate. All right. But Lion was struggling a little bit, so maybe another break will come out, and we'll see this match get a bit closer. They both hit the zigzag, and we get into one of the last hard sections of the map. We're really gonna need to see. Oh, this map is so close. It's like a 2k score lead. Any break right here is gonna seal it. Oh, and fleuphy's the first one to break. And Lion's holding strong. That might be it. Yeah. Oh, Lion really turned it up on that last section. Hit everything flawlessly, and fleuphy is not, unfortunately. A little bit of shakiness near the end of the map. Lion does break, but it's not before sealing a 70k score lead, about. Yeah. Wow, that was really close. That was almost the start of a comeback, but Lion takes the match 5-1. GG's to both players, and unfortunately we must say goodbye to fleuphy, since this was a losers bracket match. But Lion will be able to advance to the round of 16. So congrats to Lion, and thank you both for playing. Thank you for dropping in, watching the stream, and we will catch you all later for future matches this weekend. Bye bye.